Hi, good morning. I don't know why I'm making this video. I don't know why I feel the need to talk about this, but I feel like because I maybe my spirit just want me to talk about it because it's been making me really emotional these past few days. So, I got pregnant at the age of 16 and I lost my child at the age of 18. My child would have been 11 years this year. I had my child Easter Sunday, which is in a few days. And it's been on my mind so much because I've been saying to myself, oh, if my child was alive, I won't bother getting married. I won't be bothered doing a lot of things. I won't even care what happens because I'll be focused on my child and myself. Was I happy when I got pregnant? I didn't even know I was pregnant 7 months down until the 8th month because I was seeing my period, everything was okay. Until the 8th month when I came home, and then my grandma was like, you know, our ancestors now. They found out I was pregnant. He was the most beautiful child ever. So beautiful. He had dreads. His dreads were like this tiny dread. It was so cute. But then my labor took me hours and days. I was laboring from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I was even begging that when I want to do an operation and all of that. But you know, my mom that gave birth to all her kids with operation was like, no, she doesn't want it to be a generational thing and all of that. I was younger then, so I couldn't really make the choice of, oh, what's that? That's so not gonna be a generational thing. I am young. I got pregnant right after I got this virgin, so like it's not like my pelvic was that wide yet. But anyways, that happened. And it was so. My brother gave him this. My mom called him Isunayomi Majekayomi Ogbe. The name was so long, and it's like I was so young then, and oh God, I loved him. When I lost him, I said to myself, there is no loss that is going to give me like my child's death. Nothing. Nobody. I'm not saying if someone in my family dies, I'm not gonna cry and all of that. But see, there's some certain death or loss that happens to you that just changes how you react to every other loss or losses. And that happened to me. And it's like everyone has been able to move on. But year in, year out, I miss him a lot lately. Maybe because I am home and I'm seeing everyone. I wish he was here. God, I miss him. He was so long when I gave birth to him. They were like, this baby is so long because I am a short person, but his dad is like really tall. It was so long. And he weighed, I think, 5 point something. My baby would have been almost my height. It's been a long ride for me. miss my brother so much. It's not me. It's fiery. It's like the only person that also understands me more than myself, really. Oh God, you got what you want. I've made a video. I miss my child so much. I'm not even gonna lie. And oh God, my family loved that child. Everyone did their part. I'm not even gonna lie. My mom saw that child as her last child. She took care of that child in a way I never. The death of that child gave my mom her first stroke. We thank God she got back to normal. We didn't take it. It didn't make her disabled or anything. That child was. The child was a big part of my family. She almost didn't let anyone know that I gave birth to the child. She was carrying him everywhere. Why am I crying? Stop. Oh God. And that child at a year, many months, a year, 2 months. He died June 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 5, 9:10 in the night. Right after I finished feeding him. He was sick. Yeah, my child was sick. Because of the complications, the long labor and everything, which could have been avoided, of course, but I was young and my mom was not ready to make this decision. No one wanted to make the decision of me going under the knife. He healed a lot of water. I think that's what they said. They tried draining it from his brain. It was working. It was weighing. After I gave birth, I was still in the hospital with my baby for months. We didn't do no fucking naming ceremony. My mom just brought snacks to the hospital and shared it to everybody. My baby that the family were just like, oh, it's probably because the child has not been brought to the family house because it's a tradition in their house, the Ayon Tuji, right? Onikongkong. So I was young. Knowing me now, I'm not gonna like settle for that bullshit. But then again, culture and tradition, right? My child was taken to the family. They did their thing. Said he cannot beat for like 3-4 days or 3 or 7 days. What am I going to do? I accepted. He was getting better. He wasn't so sick. And anytime he was feeling down, they beat the talking drum for him and he settled. It was good. Until it wasn't anymore. Do you know what one crazy thing that happened? When my child died, the baby daddy came looking all good, smelling nice, looking all sharp and the like, and was like, I just came to see if the child is really dead, so it's not like you're gonna hide the child away from me. What? I have forgiven you. I'm not gonna call your name, but I have forgiven you. I don't hate you. We were both young. Well, you were older than me, but like we were both young. He was in school too at the time, so it's not like he was older, but like he was older than me. I have truly forgiven you. Have I forgiven myself totally? Yes. I believe so. I just wish that I stop hurting. I need a consolation. Be honest. Anyhow, I had to come to the most quiet part of this house to make this video. Some people might want to ask the question, oh, when you found out, if you had found out, would you have aborted it? No. I come from a family of love. Seeing, we might fight or whatever, but listen, we are like a toxic bunch. We know they live in each other. We love each other too much to let one person. But like, I am the loner of the family, right? I've grown up so much that I don't bother people with my problems. I will never tell my family what I'm going through, except my brother, of course. That's literally my only family I can be totally myself and vulnerable with. And my dad. My mom, I can't really stress her too much because she has high BP, so I can really put any burden on her. We had to stop her, close down her shop so that she would take care of her health, because I'm not ready to lose my mom, no matter how crazy it is. I'm not ready, for real. So I wouldn't have taken it out. I would have still come home from school and cried, Mommy, this thing happened, oh, blah, 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 blah. She would shout, she would beat me, she would do everything. But guess what? She took care of that child more than me. She loved that child. Hey. I have seen so many movies where you get pregnant, you prevent Igbo. My mom was taking me for what's it called? Scan, everything. The week that I knew I was pregnant, that was the day we knew the gender of the child. It was a boy. I could see the light in my mom's eyes. Like, she was like so happy. Well, that's life. That's a little bit of my story. I just felt led to share today. Thank you for listening and watching, I guess. But yeah, that's it. Desmond Isuayomi Majekayomi Beoluwa Ayantunji. Oh, I didn't tell you guys the name I gave him. Ayantunji is his surname. I gave him my name, Oluwatobiloba. I guess none of you knew that, right? I have a love name. I have a love name. Mommy loves you so much. I love you. Grandma loves you and misses you too. Your Uncle Melody misses you and loves you so much. I pray when things get better, come back through me. I still want to be your mother now that I'm older, when things are much better and everything is better, really. I want to have you as my child again. You gave my mom, you gave us, we're a really lovely child. And I'm sorry you had to go through all that.